Stephen Colbert, the host of The Late Show, came out this week and attacked Dr. Mehmet Oz, who is now, of course, running for Senate in the state of Pennsylvania as a Republican. And Colbert didn't hold back in basically both attacking Oz for, one, not living in Pennsylvania, and two, for essentially pushing bogus miracle cures for many, many years through his television program. Here is what Colbert had to say. Now, this is Dr. Oz's first time running for office, so he's staying humble with his promises. And then he pointed to a line from one of Oz's campaigns, a website that said he will, quote, help relight the divine spark inside every American. Whatever that means. Colbert responded, I'd settle for cheaper gas, but sure, Doc, check the pilot light on my divine spark, just like they taught you at medical school. He then said he's had a lucrative career as a liar, peddling questionable health advice on TV, from bogus weight loss products to repeatedly pushing hydroxychloroquine during the ongoing COVID pandemic. And he says, quote, but Dr. Oz may not just have fake medical claims, he may have fake Pennsylvania claims, because he's running there despite living in New Jersey for years. And there's a big difference between Pennsylvania and New Jersey, something to do with hoagies. I don't know what it is, but they will murder you over it. Here's the thing about Oz, and this is why I love when comedians do get involved in this stuff, because he is bringing up issues that ordinarily people probably wouldn't hear about. Because yes, Dr. Oz does not live in Pennsylvania where he is now running for Senate. What he's doing instead to get around that little citizenship requirement is he's renting a house from his in-laws in the state of Pennsylvania. We don't know yet if he's actually living there, but he put it as his address. And because it's in the family, he's allowed to do that, so he gets to skirt that little rule. But Colbert highlighted that when most major media outlets are completely ignoring the fact. He talked about the fact that this guy has basically become a quack over the years, something that people also need to understand as he seeks to become a United States senator. He is just the latest in a long line of these pseudo-celebrities, just like Donald Trump, who think, you know what, maybe I'm just going to run for office now. Maybe I should be in charge of decision-making for the United States. But this is why comedians like this talking about it is so powerful. Because you're talking to an audience that didn't come to your network to have their own opinions reinforced. That's what you get with cable news, by the way. The people watching those shows are people who already believe everything that's going to be said there. They're easily pliable, whether it's on the right or the left. But the people who tune into these other shows, like The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, you're not tuning into that to get your political news. So you have people from both sides and people from no sides tuning in. So when they go into these attacks, it is especially powerful because you're reaching people who otherwise would not get this information. A lot like what The Daily Show with Jon Stewart did for basically the millennial generation. We started watching because it was funny, but then over the years it did become more and more political, and it became one of the best actual sources for news in the country. I mean, viewers of The Daily Show were listed among the most informed of any cable news viewers for many, many years, while Jon Stewart was the host of it. And that's how that evolution happened. So that's why this is important, and I do applaud Stephen Colbert for taking Dr. Oz to task here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for fresh content 7 days a week.